Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld, the adventures of Sir Shittle and his good pals, his adopted mum and dad, Gally and Elrang, and all of our other friends too. Yesterday, I set up a load of crafting builds, and then I said, hang on a minute, half of this armor is garbage, it doesn't work properly. It was pointed out by, let's be honest, that this series' savior over on Discord, Bliatman, I have no idea if I'm saying that right, who suggested that apparently we were using the wrong Medieval Times patch, which is, I think, a little forgivable given that there's fucking 50 of the damn things out on Steam. For those of you playing along, I'll pin this as a top comment as well, the link to the currently updated patch for Medieval Times. There's about 5 different versions. I was using the one before the current version, if that makes sense. So it worked, but not quite well enough. This one will update all the armor values, it'll update all the weapon values, make everything work as it is intended to work with Combat Extended. Now, the cool part about that is it means that we don't have to build the base game and vanilla armor, expanded plate armor, and things like that. We can build all of this crazy cool Royal Death armor and Archer's Braces, and in fact, that's basically exactly what I've done between episodes is go through, sort of decide what armor in combination made for the best sort of setup without sacrificing too much. So it's all well and good just giving our guys, you know, full-blown plate armor, full-blown death plate armor, or whatever you want to call it. But of course, their move speed and their work speed would be compromised if we went for that. So I've gone for a kind of mix here where survivability and defense is the top priority, but also taking into consideration they do still have to work and live their lives. So for the boots, I went with the full plate boots. Those give an 8% movement speed bonus compared to, say, for example, the royal plated boots that give a 5% movement speed bonus. 3% might not seem like much, but it is fairly significant, especially when you consider that the armor on the feet, I'm going to be honest, doesn't really matter too much. I mean, you're not going to die from a blow to the ankle unless you're a real sexy Greek guy. So we don't need to worry about that whatsoever. Moving on, we've got the royal plate armor. That one is by far just the best armor out of all of them. I mean, if you look here, the encased steel armor gives 2.5mm and 3.5 MPA. The Royal Deathplate armor, 3mm and 4 MPA. So it is just an upgrade for basically the same cost. It's slightly more work and requires a slightly higher crafting level. But to be honest, it's absolutely worth it. We'll get everyone decked out in this stuff, and then we'll give, like, Gally and Elrang the Royal Plated armor with the cape. Just thought that'd be a nice little change. Archer's Braces, same thing, really. These aren't the highest armor, but these give a 7.5% shooting accuracy bonus, whereby the highest level of the highest armor level gauntlets give a 10% melee hit chance and a 2.5% work speed. So I'm going to go through all of them, but I've tried to mix and match everything here so that we're getting kind of balanced bonuses, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if the hit chance as well will work on mage spells, so that'll be something to try and test out later on. Obviously, it won't be much of a way to test it, but fingers crossed that does work as well. Another thing I've done here, there was a very brief comment that I saw somewhere, I don't remember where it was probably Discord, where somebody said we should rebuild the entrance area, which I plan to do anyway. I would like to get a big gate or whatever, but a lot of unfortunately, some of the door mods are a little bit buggy, as we saw with the kitchen, the kitchen catastrophe from a couple of episodes ago. So I've just rebuilt so it's a basic entrance area instead of all being clustered around there. This way, it's also multi-tiered as well. We've got embrasures on this side also, which means if they do come through here, we're still protected and they would have to come through this area to us. I might put a door down. You know what we should do? We should put a door down up here. That way, if we do start getting overwhelmed, if say 50 or 60 do make it through the center area, we can just flee back up here, wait for them to come out through, and then walk back down and use the embrasures again. Is that a little bit scummy? I don't think that still counts as killbox level of scummy, so I might actually do that. Let's chuck a couple of doors in. And another thing as well, is I briefly mentioned this yesterday, but a lot of our mages, when you get past a certain level, I'm not actually sure what the level is, but you do get the ability to mentor others in magic. Now, this costs mana, but gives a flat experience to other mages, so it's actually really worth doing, especially if we're not at war, and especially if they've already got a fast mana regen rate, like Elrang does. So even though he's still going around passively teaching mages, I guess actively teaching mages in some way, he still has that 75 mana, so he's still useful in raids and whatever. But if we look at this, he's now got 16 points available, and the thing is, that's true of all the other mages as well, because when they get to a certain level, they can also mentor magic. Like, Darrelly now is capable of mentoring magic. I wonder if any of the others have. Our Bard, another prime example, 11 points there, capable of mentoring magic. It's gonna make the class gain incredibly quickly, because we aren't just waiting on combat now to increase their skills. I wonder if it also works on these guys as well. I doubt it, although it might. Bearing in mind that you have 4 points available, and I don't think we've even seen the Death Knight. In fact, the Death Knight got into a single battle, am I right? That seems really powerful. Okay, well, I mean, there you go then. So we've basically been going around mentoring everybody. Oh, we've got combat training with Knife Ear Joe. Maybe that's it. 19 points available. So we'll give him a little bit more time, but after this next raid, or just before this next raid, I guess we'll spend a load of points. What I'm trying to do very desperately right now is give everyone some of the plate armor, because everybody's unarmored right now, because obviously I've adjusted the job to match the new armor sets that we're trying to go for here. I don't think we're going to get everybody armored in time for this next raid. No, almost certainly not, because we've still got... How long... Can I see the progress on your bar there? No? We didn't need to see that anyway. That's fine. It's not really too important, is it? So, how many people have we got with armor? 1, 2, 3? Oh, shit. I'm a half-elf, also needs burying as soon as possible. We might just have to go for... I guess I could get them to equip the other steel plate armor that we started producing, but didn't make too much of it. How much have we got that? 5? I guess it's better than nothing, huh? I'm gonna have to quickly adjust this job. It's not ideal at all. Who had a consciousness of 6... Did I see that? My god, I thought someone had a consciousness of 6.5%. So not too useful there. Right, let's go for... so, plate armor as well then. Hang on, which plate armor is it? Let me take a look. Plate armor, lowercase. And it's the problem with having multiple mods that all sort of do the same thing. Right, there we go. Plate armor. I'm going to quickly draft and undraft everybody. How close are we to getting another one of those? I'm going to get Barry McCockiner to keep going on with the... to keep going on with the smithing there, just in case he is able to finish a job. Ooh, 0 hours. Shit. I don't think we're going to have quite enough time to get the armor on, are we? Shittles. Hang on. Shittle's equipped. Aaron's equipped. Darrell's equipped. Saint is equipped. That's still not enough. I don't want to send them out just wearing gambesons and no trousers. That's a bit weird. We've got a lot of morale damage on our side with that one, but not really anything else. Are we going to equip... They are going over there to equip things, but not quite as fast as I like. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Let's spend these points then to start off with. They might have spawned on the other side of the map. No, they are right there, and there's a lot of them. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Have they bought a rhino? No, that's not their pet rhino. That's just a rhino. Well, they're human? No, these are definitely elves. Holy shit, there's a lot of them then. Heavily armored elves that are also mages too. This doesn't seem entirely fair. So we've got a Death Knight there, a heavily armored Death Knight. We have, is that a Lightning Mage? Yeah, we've got a Lightning Mage coming in. Those guys seem very, very powerful. We've got a Gladiator, I think. Oh, another Faceless. My god. Okay, this is going to be interesting, especially given that our guys are half naked right now. Fantastic. Right, let's go through very quickly and buff up all their powers. Yeah, I'll take that. Arang's fully upgraded. Let's go to Darrelly next. You didn't have anything. Worcester Sauce, what are we looking at with you? Which one was good for combat? It wasn't, I mean, Lullaby, not really. Was it, I mean, let's go Bard Training, get the passive buffs in. That's got to be something, huh? Does it give any, work speed minus 15%? That doesn't seem very good. Oh, hang on. That's for the Bard. But I guess everyone else gains bonuses as well then. Carrying capacity minus... Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. It doesn't matter too much. Abundant Laughter, Entertain. Yep, sure. Let's go for that one. Inspire. Ah, that's the one I actually wanted. Never mind, doesn't matter too much. I mean, we're already in a bit more trouble than worrying about whether or not the Bard has the right spell. Another Ray of Hope probably couldn't hurt. I think for the time being, we will still go into Fireclaw, but another Ray of Hope... Actually, let's go for fully upgraded Fireclaw, and then a couple of points of Ray of Hope. I think that's a good idea. Zoro, me boy, what have we got with you? I also need to change their weapons as well, because they've got fucking pickaxes equipped. Phase Strike? Oh, yikes. Or maybe just Blade Mastery at this point. It's so good, but I think I do need to go for Phase Strike first, because that has saved our life so many times. Bobby Tables. Might go with the AoE. Actually, no. We want to go for, like, the hate effects, don't we, to start off with? Otherwise... Increase the amount of hate generated by the Death Knight when wounded. Right, so it's actually, I think, hate is going to be his limiting factor. That's going to be the bottleneck right now. That's the right one, isn't it? Increase the amount of hate generated when he's wounded by 10%. So let's put a couple of points into that. Obviously, I don't want to commit too much to that tactic because he's not wearing any armor right now. And then we'll put a couple of points in Graveblade. So that is the sort of AoE long-range effect. Fucking hell, this is going to take a while. Mimic. Let's go full power in the Mimic. Let's also go for... Oh, Dominate was very good, wasn't it? Let's also go for Possession. Because this is the duration of it. That's what we want. Let's turn some of these enemies against them as well. Finally, Knife Ear Joe. I'm going to go and put a load of points to start off with into... I mean, Blade Strike to me seems pointless. Maybe when it's fully upgraded, it's a bit more practical, but every time we tried it, it's really done nothing. The Seismic Slash always tends to kill a good handful of people. So we've got Body Training. That increases their moving, manipulation, breathing. This one increases their base damage, I assume. Hit chance plus 15%. Wow, okay, let's put some points for that. Actually, fuck it. This guy is going to be so strong. If we lose Knife Ear Joe now, I will cry. Are you going to get some armor on? Hauling on Reflect? Okay, I'm going to have to manually... Let's draft them up. Let's manually get them equipped, because this is not going to work otherwise. Let's get all the people who have sufficient armor. So, Saint, Shittle, Elrang, Darrelly. Get you to defensive positions. Speaking of which, are those a bit more compromised now? No, we're still fine. I'm going to have to get them into this side, though, because I don't believe that's... Nah, it's not been built yet. Fantastic stuff. Right, you get yourself some... Oh my god, they can't wear it because their inventory's full. How fucking heavy is this steel armor that we can't even wear it? Oh, that could be it. I never even considered that was a factor. Shit, okay. So we need to build them backpacks before they can wear armor? Yep, that makes sense. Okay, fine. You're pretty well equipped, actually, Worcester Sauce. Not much body armor there, but at least you've got a gambeson, which is, I guess, better than nothing. Okay, you've got a gambeson. I mean, that's a type of armor to some extent. Quilted vest, that'll do. You've also got a gambeson. I'm getting a little desperate for people to try and draft at this stage. We were looking at gambeson as well. Caleb Born, you'll do. Cloth tunic. Realistically, all I care about is getting Knife Ear Joe a big weapon. This is fine. This is not a problem at all. If you're panicking, don't worry. If you're thinking, why didn't you get them equipped before this raid was turning up? I'm thinking that as well. Don't worry. Everything's fine. They should have their armor equipped, but I didn't really take into account the bulk system there. Okay. We're good. That's fine. Oh my god, there's a fucking lot of them. Hold the line, Knife Ear. Let's pull you back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Block them. Nice work. Good body block. Right, now this side. We're playing Space Invaders right now. Did you just... You didn't even try. You just intentionally shot Knife Ear Joe then. I watched you do it. I watched you do that. Why don't we possess... Okay, so if we got Bobby Tables. Bobby Tables, get down here. Okay. Bobby Tables, you get up to there. And then we want to... Where's Alrang? Where's Alrang? Miles away. Still fucking miles away. Come on. Okay, Darrelly. Let's get nothing with you. Fuck, I'm frazzled here. Okay, let's go Fireclaw. No, let's possess that Lightning Mage and see if we can do some damage from the inside. You are the Lightning Mage. Give me you. Go. Boom. That'll do it. Okay, here we go. Lightning Storm. A fierce but uncontrolled lightning storm over targeted location. How about, like, right there? Go. How long does that take to cast? Too long. Please don't attack my friend. Fuck. I mean, it's not real. Just immediately decapitate her when they realize she's possessed. That's insane. Right, Seismic Slash. That always tends to be pretty good, huh? Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. You get a little bit closer. Let's put you like there, and then we'll fire off a Fireclaw and wait for Elrond. Look, a Fireclaw across there is going to be deadly. Knife Ear Joe, speaking of which, Seismic Slash straightforward, deadly. Come on. Or don't, okay? Try again. Get to it. How many did he just kill, then? How many? No way did he kill all that many by himself. What can man do against such reckless hate? That was unbelievable, Knife Ear Joe. You've basically saved the colony from my horrible armor mismanagement. The downside to that is now I have to try and work out how to not mismanage the armor, because really I have no clue. Because I don't believe that wearing backpacks is going to help them wear armor for obvious reasons. Zorro. I appreciate you're a very dedicated person to caving in the heads of our enemies, but now's not really the time, is it? Let's get the fire out. Let's see if we can sort this armor system. Because that would suck if we've just built all this armor and now we can't wear it because of Combat Extended's weird systems here. Okay. So we've got all these crossbows, and I thought I did say yesterday, why don't we upgrade to those? Because we've seen that they've got much better armor penetration, much more damage. Particularly looking at last raid, where they all just turned up in full-blown plate armor, even the mages. We need a weapon that's got a bit more penetration, a bit more oomph than just a crappy recurve bow with stone arrows. So I thought, let's go for crossbows. You know, we can craft the bolts. There are some bolts right there. We've already got the crossbows from enemy raids. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. These crossbows that we've got are actually from Vanilla Combat Extended, which require more research to do. Specifically, we've got to go for the, unsurprisingly, crossbows research. Whereas the crossbows we have access to are the crossbows with... are the crossbows from the Medieval Times mod, which we can make the bolts for, and we have the technology for, but I believe are weaker. So... we've kind of got a choice, really. Do we want to churn out a whole new set of crossbows? Do we want to make another 14 crossbows? Maybe not for the melee characters. Or do we want to just do the research for longbows and then crossbows and just build ammo? To be honest, I think this method is better. The only downside to this is our researcher is the same person building all the crossbows, namely Galley. So this is going to be a little bit of a delay. We've got 2.4 days, so I'm not sure we can get the research done. I'm going to put a second research bench, actually. Fuck this. Let's put a second research bench down. No more wood? Really? What are we doing with all the wood on this earth? because it seems to last for about 5 fucking minutes. Right, let's get a load more wood then. To be fair, there's quite a fair amount grown just outside the gates there, so we're going to grab that as soon as possible. Let's get a second research bench down. Let's get this research bench research done, essentially, by tomorrow. And then we can focus on going back to the crafting. Research is coming along well. We've got Worcester Sauce and Barry McCocken are still working on the armor as well. So we're not really losing too much with that. What I want to do very briefly is sort out this goddamn stockpile. Because, my God, what a mess. Let's just turn it into zones, so that way we can at least a bit more easily see what items we've got to stockpile of, what we need to destroy. I've also stopped planting cloth, because obviously we've got a shitload of that stuff from where we've been dismantling armor and weapons and all sorts of things. So let's go for dedicated stockpile zones here, because this is a complete ISO. I have no idea what we're working with. Wave 43, here we go. So I've readjusted a little bit, because of course we didn't actually get the crossbow research finished in time, so I've gone back to the bows for the time being. But I made sure that Knife Ear Joe and Little Bobby actually have suitable weapons this time. What the fuck is in your backpack, my fella? What the hell is all this junk? Get that out of here. What have you got as well? Oh, we can't wear plate armor, but we can carry around 40 different weapons. Okay, Zorro, let's get that shit put down. Right, let's pull these guys to the embrasures. So we've got some people equipped with weapons. Luckily, the ones that are equipped with the weapons are the ones that are less effective in range combat. So Elrang doesn't, but Worcester Sauce and Darrelly and Galley and Shittle. Saint doesn't really need it there. I guess Barry McCocken could really do with something, huh? We can always swap some out in a second, right? So let's bring our less skilled at ranged combat characters, so characters who don't have a ranged combat skill, to the top of the list here. Then we'll go for our long range characters. That's going to be obviously Elrang, Legolas. Our mimics can learn Fire Claw and all sorts of things there. Doran Fan, you also need something. So let's get Zorro. Why are you melee? Why are you not melee, I should say? Sorry, that's my bad. Let's quickly go to the assign tab and flip him over. So Zorro is on melee, so he can equip a battle axe. I'm going to manually just go and get him to pick one up, otherwise, you know, he won't do it. Let's put you right to the bottom of the list as well. Right, Zorro, grab yourself a battle axe very quickly. Caleb Bourne, what are you? You're in the same boat as everyone else here. So these guys have ranged attacks. These guys need bows. And luckily, we've got 3 bows spare, so actually everything adds up perfectly. The question is whether or not we can get it re-equipped before the enemies get here. And there are a lot of enemies again. They've sent look at the amount of fucking mages they've sent this time. That is staggering. We've got a Chaos Mage. We've got, what are you, Geomancer? We've got Geomancers, Psionics. We've got Entertainers. I mean, Entertainers are Druids, I will admit. I'm not too concerned about. Careful. He might make you laugh. Right, pull everyone to the... What are we doing? Oh, we're still working, are we? Sorry, I haven't drafted everyone up. Moron. Right, let's draft everybody up first. Then... Okay, we do need to readjust the, obviously, the combat zones very slightly here. Then... Oh, shit. No. Zorro. Grab your battle axe. Everybody but Zorro. Zorro, grab your battle axe, then I'm get you on the front line as well. Right, there we go. Okay, I just want people... Cougar Revenge? That's fantastic. That's the best news I've ever heard in my whole life. Right, everyone else get into... Barry, we need to talk about your position here, my man. Same with you. You get somewhere a bit more sensible. Right, okay, so we want to drop the weapons of... Saint, preferably. So if I could get you to chuck your bow down, I think it's actually quicker to switch to a different weapon, then drop it, because then she drops it instantly. Yeah. Give that to Adoring Fan, who has nothing. So let's go ahead and quickly just get him to equip those. Get him on the battlefield. You are capable of dropping a load of fire claws, so you're fine. Barry, what do you need? I mean, anything at this stage, which is to say that we haven't got anything for you. Okay, let's get some spacing as well. This actually isn't too bad. I mean, these guys, I think will absolutely be able to hold the line. I don't think we need to really worry too much about our archers right now, given that they're not the ones doing most of the damage here. Right, where's Elrang? What's taking so long? Is it because he's wearing that... Oh my God, the fucking door again. These doors have got to go. I'm sorry, but they've got to go. They cause this issue we've had multiple times now. Right, go. Go. Get to the front lines right now. Defensive positions. Run. Fucking hell. Okay, that's very frustrating. Because once again, that fucking glitches. How are you there? How did you get past? Little Bobby Tables, let's get you to move back. Knife Ear Joe, please kill them all. Because this is getting out of hand. Right, go. Bobby Tables, you need to get your ass out of there. Go. That was actually a lot he killed then. Holy shit. Kind of hard to tell how many, but he killed definitely quite a lot. Okay. Let's get you to drop a Fire Claw. Sorry, can you do that? Why is it not showing up the preview area this time? Oh, well, let's just hope it'll fucking work, okay? Let's get a couple of those thrown down. Let's get Worcester Sauce to... Oh, God, I don't think we can really do much with you. You can Ray of Hope, but let's also throw down a Fireball with you. It's all down to Knife Ear Joe now, and I'm actually going to bring Bobby Tables back now. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to get... I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to get spiked by our own people. Right, so what are we looking at? Let's get you to possess... Is there any more mages around? Lightning mages? Fire mages? Anything? There is a mage in the middle there. Oh, we haven't got vision. Shit. I guess just getting some chaos going. So let's get a couple of you guys possessed as well then. Just to really throw a spanner in the works. Right, you can possess someone else as well. Let's get some of these heavily armored guys. There we go, that'll do it. Right, you all kill one another? Who just... Okay, somebody's just blinked out of existence. Hello? We've got a chaos... We've just lost a character. Where have you gone? Who was that? It's neither of these two, obviously. I have no idea. I feel like I'm going crazy here. Leggy Lass is fine. You are not... We've just lost a person. I'm not going insane, am I? They've just blinked out of existence, right? Lambernex. Huh. Okay, never mind. See you later, I guess. That's fine and certainly not a problem. I'm actually really concerned we've just permanently lost a It wasn't... Who was that? Okay, we should be fine either way, because the second this seismic strike comes off a cooldown. I mean, Little Bobby Tables is also absolutely holding it down here. Wave of Fear, push him back. Does that work? It does work. Very nice. And then Bobby Tables pull back, follow up with a Knife Ear Joe. Oh, I was going to say a Knife Ear Joe seismic slash. Oh, we just permanently lost someone. What the fuck happened? Oh, Saint, you're back. You're back from your adventure. Possess doesn't... Is that how that works? Maybe it's because we fully upgraded Possess. Maybe now they... we actually haven't, though. Is that how that works? At level 3, maybe they just disappear? That seems very strange. Well, there we go. What an interesting combat that was. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest with you. I have absolutely no clue what the hell that was all about. I'm going to pull our people out there. Let's double check, everybody, see if we got any lightning mages, any... Sharpshooter? I'll take that. 10 seconds, you're bleeding out, and I guess I won't then. Where is Darrelly? Get you up close. Let's take a look at Master Medic Night Owl. That's not really what we're after. Sickly Great Memory. I think this Sharpshooter is probably dead as all dicks, but I am going to try and rescue you regardless. Needs 1 mana. And they are 5 seconds. Is there anything I can do here? How much did it take for regeneration? 28.4. Can you hold out 1 more second? No, to answer that. Shit, that's so... Oh, there was mana potions there. Even then, I don't think we'd have had enough time. Okay, well, that was interesting. Bear in mind, our people are still half naked and unequipped. So I feel like this could be going a lot worse. I was very much not expecting to run out of steel this early on, particularly when we had so much that we just weren't using for the longest time. But I guess, to be honest, I'm very much treating this episode like... just pulling off a plaster, pulling off a band-aid, because that's very much what we need to do. I don't particularly fancy, and for those of you who've also played Combat Extended, I'm sure you can sympathize, I don't particularly fancy when we have raids every 3, 4, 5 days, whatever we're at right now, changing their armor set every single time to match what we have available to us. Hence why I just want to do it once, have some of these riskier raids. I mean, to be fair, they obviously haven't been that risky, but have some of the riskier raids where we are managing no armor or crappy weapons, and then just get it done today. Then we've always got the best gear available to us. We'll have the best weapons available to us. We're grinding out the last bit of the crossbow research. Now, look, almost everybody is wearing the steel royal plate. What I need to do, actually, is go back to the setup and remove all of the other plate armor that I just let them wear temporarily. So let's go to that very quickly, and so regular plate armor can go now. So in theory, Adoring Fan, I think we've got a couple of spare sets. Yeah, we got 4 spare sets of the royal armor there. Everyone's going to be fully equipped with the best armor in the game. So although some of these raids have been a little bit spotty, and it's probably a little frustrating to see them turn up with no weapons and whatnot, it has been necessary, and I think in the future now we're set. I mean, we can't go anywhere from here. Besides, like, the legendary artifacts, the, what is that? It's like artifacts, nanite armor, and legendary gear, obviously, for higher quality crafted gear. But yeah, no, this is very much a plateau in regards to a lot of our armor. Weapons, though. Weapons, I don't even know where to start for. To be fair, a lot of what the upgrades that we're going to get in the future come from the magic tree. So enchanting, expert enchanting, arcane artifacts, things like that as well. The elephant bows, the thrumbos. Those all will... thrumbos as in, like, that's the pun. Thrumbos. It's a bow and arrow that you make from a thrumbo horn. So that will be a lot of our endgame as well. So although we've kind of capped out of our armor, which feels quite early in the series to have done that, there is still plenty of upgrades. So after we finished all of this stuff, we're going full-blown magic, which I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to, judging from the comment section anyway. Right, so we're getting work on the helmets now that we've got some more steel coming in. We still will need more steel than this. This is not going to be nearly enough to get that produced. And everybody is wearing the plate armor, aren't they? One thing I did notice, though, is we didn't have enough tool belts to go around. So I've also churned out a few more of those, or got those queued up. There's one in storage, so in theory they should be going over and equipping that, but clearly they're not. So I'll get a couple more churned out as well. Very nice, okay. How many of those are we going to need? See, like, a lot of people don't have tool belts. There just was not enough to go around. We haven't crafted any more since that first sort of initial batch. A lot of people have them, to be fair, but the majority of people, I think, are missing them at this stage. So let's get those done. Those really should be top priority, shouldn't they? Galley, what? We can't? What are you talking about? What the hell are the resources? Do we need more hand tools? Is that it? No? Maybe we need undamaged hand tools? I don't even know how the fuck they've become damaged. Oh, it's steel. It's more steel. My god. Okay, so we've got a real steel dearth then in that case. We need to get the stuff hauled as soon as possible, which there might not be room for. Oh, there is just. I've tried to change the stockpile. What the? We're full up on food? This is the best thing that ever could have happened to this base. On the downside, the complete downside of this is we are full up of food. Right, okay, so, shit. We're going to have to expand the fridge pretty desperately as well then, aren't we? 112 marble blocks. I don't want all of this to go to waste. Don't get me wrong, it does last still 56 days, so it gives us quite a large window for dealing with that. But based on how they radius cook, obviously they'll do all the stuff in the freezer that will never rot rather than this stuff first. Let's get the... Where are our marble blocks? Let's take a look. Right, 112 marble blocks. Let's get a little bit of a freezer expansion going here. Then I don't mind digging into the mountain a little bit for this, because I feel like it's necessary. You know what? Fuck this corridor. This was originally going to be a corridor to the throne room, but obviously the whole throne room thing has kind of fallen by the wayside. Instead, we have the mighty but very unfinished church of the mighty D20. What is it? The random number, of course. The Shrine to Iron Jesus. We'll get this set up as soon as possible, because this is going to be the defining factor of our base. You will go to the ball, priest shitter. What am I looking for here? Benches? Jade benches? How much jade have we got? How much jade have we got? 42. We can build one bench. Okay, that's not ideal. Marble benches would work, although we don't really have a huge amount of marble blocks, especially if we're going for the expansion. I guess, well, look, we're going to be... Oh, that's limestone shit. I was going to say we're going to be digging out a load more marble, then we can obviously make the blocks out of it, but no, that's not true. Fuck it. Just get to work. Don't worry about that. Just get to work. More steel as well. That's an absolute blessing. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and mine our connected ores then. Okay, so that's a fair amount of steel too. Very, very nice. That was a pretty convenient mining area then. Okay, cool. So we've already exhausted everything that's down here. And almost everybody has a helmet now, to be fair. We're only missing 3 or so helmets. And to be honest, they might just be working on that right now. That's pretty good. How's the tool belts coming along? 0 out of 10, but to be fair, they actually might have just equipped them. I need to be careful I don't accidentally make too many. So we've got tool belt, tool belt, tool belt. We only need 3 more tool belts. Composite bow with arrows. We will need a bit more wood for that, but to be... Wait, composite bow, and I've got everyone equipping recurve bows? Oh, I did do that, didn't I? We did actually swap out to composite bows. Where are all the composite bows? If I've been crafting them. Have we disassembled them all? That could be possible. They could have been so damaged that we've just taken them all apart again. Oh, I mean, they've all got bows equipped. They've just not got them actively equipped. They're in the backpack. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, that's my bad. Let's remove that from the list, because, of course, we're so close to... Oh, we're done with crossbow bolts. Right, can we actually craft bloody crossbow bolts now, then? We can make crossbow. Yeah, how do I make the fucking bolts, though, my man? Bolt? Well, that's regular. That's bolts for the... This is quite annoying, so I don't know which one of these multiple bloody stations we need to use for. Okay, it's definitely not those. Let me just double check this one. I might have typed it slightly wrong. Definitely not. So we need crossbow bolts. That's the actual ammo type it takes. Capital C crossbow bolts. Crafting spot, maybe? Cross, nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? Oh, what the hell would you make crossbow bolts at if not a fueled smithy or a blacksmith forge? What about this thing? Smelt metal from slag. Well, that's not going to help, is it? What about this thing? Oh, here we go. Hang on. Cross. This is the same thing. Okay, never mind. All that research, complete waste of time, so I'm not even sure we can craft the damn things. Right, so now we got a choice. Do we craft a whole load of crossbows? How much will they take to make? That's a real question. So we can make multiple different types. Like arquebus, there are crossbows, there are one-handed crossbows, I believe, which are obviously much lighter. Yeah, there we are. Arbalists. One of ours trigger mechanism, 60 wood, and we need a shitload more wood, and we need a shitload more steel. Damn it, that's so annoying. Arbalists, I imagine, also are very, very low DPS. It might not be too much of a bad thing, though, given that in terms of DPS, we've got a lot of good melee characters that can deal with that. For the time being, let's just make some lightweight bows, because crossbows. The issue is very much the lack of... Oh, you need to make steel bows or mechanisms anyway. Right, cool. So, 1 steel bow, 1 advanced mechanism, 35 wood, 1 pitch glue to make those. You've got 0.56... armor penetration versus regular crossbows. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're going to make regular crossbows then. Steel bow, 50 wood, 1 wood pitch glue. Fine. Easy. Manhunter pack. Okay. Manhunting Timberwolves entered the region. That's not too bad, seeing as we've just been hit by a massive cold snap. So, I mean, looks like it's back on the menu. But 18 Timberwolves. I think that's a challenge for just Knife Ear Joe and Little Bobby Tables. I think those two guys can basically just solo this, and we won't bother interrupting anyone else right now. Do have to be very careful about hypothermia, because they are mining in a... Oh, shit, they got here fast, huh? Friends? What's taking so long? Knife Ear Joe? Little Bobby Tables? They're on their way. Okay, let's cut them off here instead. Change of plan. Come this way. Okay, good. Right, okay, we've held them off. You stand there. Knife Ear Joe, this is basically down to you, my friend. Bring it. Fight the Timberwolves. Please don't die. Oh my god, please don't die. Holy... Well, why did he keep doing that? That's the second time they've like shunted Knife Ear Joe out of the way. Right, just kill them all. Just kill them all. Ready? Boom. Done. Easy raid. Problem solved. Okay, not quite problem solved. But that's really good. That's a huge amount of meat that we're gonna hopefully stay alive with for a while. Not even a question. My god. Okay, we are very, very close to having finished today, and the sort of past couple of episodes goal of getting everybody fully equipped in awesome gear. They are almost there. I think everybody's got the main important stuff, the plated boots, the bracers, the death armor, the head wrap, the capes, everything that was important. The only thing we're missing is the crossbow upgrade as well. But everybody does obviously have bows and arrows for the time being. Let's test them against a proper raid and not just a bunch of angry dogs. Barry McCockiner still has nothing. Understandable, really. You also have nothing, but he's wearing a droll backpack, right? So you actually can equip something now. You know what? Let's just draft everybody up. Let's just send them all to the... just send them all ready to go and fight and see what we're up against, really. Oh, wow. Holy shit, look at this. Do we have any people we want to prioritize here? So we've got 2 different types of Wanderer who, to be honest, aren't really getting much effect. There is a Chaos Mage. What are you? Monk. We've never seen a monk before. There's actually 2 of them. Are they monks in the sense that they do sort of like priestly healing, or are they monks in sort of the more unarmed physical sense of a monk, like a Shaolin monk rather than brother my loops type of monk? Is that what monks say? Clearly, I've never met a monk before. I've no idea what a monk is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right, everyone, Barry, we need to have a chat here. Grab that meat cleaver, and then get into a position whereby you could be useful one day. Fuck. Knife Ear Joe, you've betrayed me. Right, you move there. Where is Little Bobby Tar? Little Bobby Tar is carrying coal. Bobby, why have you betrayed us like this, young Bobby? Zorro, you'll do. Please run. Oh, actually, we can fade strike him. Okay, good. Right, you two, this is now your official 100% defensive position. Let's save that there. Wait, Zorro can also do combat training. My god. Look at how many points he's got available. This is in such a short period of time as well. Holy shit. Right, so let's go full points into Forceful Wave. Actually, we can fully upgrade Seismic Strike, which I think we can all agree has proven to be just ridiculously powerful. What have we got here? Increases the rate stamina was covered by 5%. Increases the damage of all combat abilities by 5% per level. My god. We've got decreases the stamina cost. I think that one's a good first bet to go for there. Very nice. Let's see how they go now. This is going to be quite powerful, I think. We might not need anyone else. My god. I can't believe you just killed that mage that I actually wanted to recruit there, but that's okay. Let them all stack up. What the hell happened there? What the hell? Something happened. I'm not sure what. Let them all stack up, and then we're going to just Seismic Slam. Just Seismic Slam a lot of them. You also Seismic Slam. Boom. Wait, was that it? Oh, you actually didn't fire off your ability. I was going to say it was a bit... Holy shit. These two guys, genuinely, Knife Ear Joe and Zorro, unstoppable. We might as well just let them deal with these raids. I mean, until we get them. What happened to Adoring Fan? Were you just shot by one of our... Oh, hit by lightning. Okay, fair enough. Seems to... They seem to be able to just hold these raids down by themselves. It's kind of unreal. It's kind of unreal. And look, even that small damage we took with the Dorian fan taking the lightning bolt, Darrelly has just immediately killed them up. We might need to up the difficulty. I was not taking into account Knife Ear Joe's... I mean, these Blade Masters just seem horribly overpowered. I'm so glad we've got them, but my god, they are so broken, aren't they? Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh my god, they can start new settlements. The humans have expanded. I didn't know they could start new settlements. Holy shit. Well, that means when we've got the raiding done, when we've got some more magic research, we're going to have to go out and attack these bases as soon as possible. Otherwise, they're just going to keep expanding. Oh my god, it's like we're in full-blown RTS territory now, boys. Holy shit, that's a hell of a threat right there. The humans are expanding. And we're not going to stand for that. Shittl's not going to stand for it. Galley is not going to stand for it. Alrang's not going to stand for it. And I'll tell you what, Knife Ear Joe is absolutely not going to stand for it. So before we wrap things up here today, then, let's go through every single character and make sure that they are as powerful as they possibly can be. So you definitely get Focus and Clarity. That's going to allow Darrelly to cast her spells cheaper and more frequently. Worcester Source. I think I should go with Inspire now. Its ability is always active. Did we not say that? And then it, like, wasn't, or something like that. Maybe I upgraded this one and got them completely confused. That sounds like me. Focus decreases the cost of all mana abilities. To be honest, we don't use Lullaby, and I think that's the only one that's not passive, right? I guess we'll go for an upgrade to Lullaby first. There's no point upgrading it if Lullaby itself isn't already fully upgraded. Galley, we will teach you some skills eventually, don't you worry. Adoring Fan, obviously we can promote to Wanderer. I'm not going to do that. I think we'll try and write some random scrolls with them and see if we can unlock a new random class with them. Elrang has 6 points available, 7 points available. Now, Firestorm we have to use with a... We have to learn a Master Scroll to be able to use that ability. Now, Master Scrolls, we obviously need a lot more upgrade points for, and in the time it takes to get that research and the things that we need to be able to write a Master Scroll, including Devil Strand, as I recall, so we should really start some Devil Strand growing. I think we'll have enough points to be able to upgrade that fully, so I'm going to go into Spirit for the time. That's the point I was getting at there. I'm going into Spirit. Ray of Hope, let's upgrade that one, and I'm also going to upgrade the efficiency as well. Seems like a good passive boost to have, especially if they do stack. If both Legolas and Elrang can both fire a Ray of Hope, that's insanely powerful. Now then, let's take a look at our Mimics, who I'm still not sure what the best strategy is with them. I am going to go into Possession a bit more, because that seems very, very strong. To be honest, I only really like the Mimic ability to get some long-range Triclaw, and then the Possession seems powerful. Everything else, swap places with the target pawn, that seems a really good way to get us killed. Maybe we can increase their combat abilities. I mean, Strength, it does do that, 25% bonus when it's fully upgraded. So maybe we could treat them like Zorro, like Knife Ear Joe, as just sort of a generic fighter. They just seem a little bit squishy. You know, they don't have the hate system allowing them to regenerate eventually. That's what it does. They don't have the Blade Master system that give them all the passive speed bonuses. I don't really know. I might, for the time being... Why don't we just go for Strength, to be honest? It certainly couldn't hurt, huh? Same thing again. I'm going to fully upgrade your Mimicry and your Possession, and then we'll just go straight into Strength as well. Zorro, me lad, what have we got? You're looking great already. I want to save up and go for Blade Master on Zorro, because a Blade Master and Body Mastery before we go for sort of the generic upgrades. We've got Little Bobby Tables. Now, I have played with a Death Knight before in quite a lot of depth. It's actually the first class I ever recruited in Rim of Magic in one of our old series. I'm trying to think, what was the one that gave him the heal? Was that Icy? Maybe it was... one of them gives him heal as he does damage, which is obviously incredible. It could be this one here. Unquenchable Hate. There it is. Steals life proportional to the damage dealt. So absolutely, I think we're going to go for that one first. Keeps him alive, allows him to fight stronger. Steals stamina and generates hate proportional to the damage dealt. Obviously fantastic, allows him to use all of his abilities. Proximity heal, heals allies. But I mean, he's just fantastic. Accidentally a great healer there. And then you have no points available. I think that we are through the sort of dark times of having garbage equipment, garbage upgrades. Now that we have the combat training and the magic training especially, that's going to allow us to very quickly build up our abilities. We've got all the armor and the weapons. Well, we haven't quite got the crossbows. We are actively working on that, though. Make crossbows, 8 left to go there. We are building these steel bows, which are obviously the main component of those. That will be done very early tomorrow. But the important thing is the plate armor is ready and done. I will make some royal plate armor for Elrang and Galley, though, because I feel like they deserve it. But this was the important thing. Like I said, I was treating today like ripping off a plaster, ripping off a band-aid, and that is absolutely how we've done it. It was a little risky there for a couple of those raids, but I'm pretty happy with the results. I think we're going to be I think we're going to be in a very powerful position for a long time. I think it's going to take the game a long time to catch up to us now relative to how far we've got ahead, but the game will definitely catch up because we've just plateaued. Like I said, short of enchanting, nothing else we can really do to upgrade our armor beyond this stage. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons. I should point out, having a chance to upgrade the patron list. I haven't actually slept yet. And also, a lot of people have patronized over the past few days as well. So, thank you to those of you who have. And a thank you goes out to Alchemia, Anthony Gully, Sunikiro Toat, Moses Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Balak Stromber, Ben Hoffman, Bootigetta, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, Derek, DKO, Donald, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Grimwolf, Farik, Harry McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Limpy George, Micah Mullen, Norstrus, Necrophilan, Odie, Palvas Presley, Paul, Rodin, Sarabi, Scott, Skaz, Slippy Nips, Somnus, Shay, The One Ring, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Backers, Varagon, Vladradine, and William Green for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you for your support over there. And a thank you to the 15 lucky random patrons who have had their names randomly chosen from my very random list. A shout out to Corgi Circus, Voodoo Mumbo, Shardul, Zetlock, Scaps, Derek, Smirtworm, Socrates, Betimus Max, Ryan Hooper, Kane, GB, Justin Plock, Jackson P, Jose, Volta, and Sweetsy for their support over at Patreon as well. Big shout out to these guys. See you all tomorrow for hopefully the crossbow upgrade. I think that's going to really allow us to do a lot of damage, not by just purely melee.